Episode 8 begins with Trixie calling the clinic to inform them that she'll be late for work because she overslept. Meanwhile, the church pastor announces that the church is organizing a Mother of the Year competition with a fully automatic washing machine as the first prize. Elsewhere, Sylvester continues to pressure Joyce to pay him, threatening to reveal her secret if she doesn't. Who is Victor? Miss Higgins is visited by an Indian woman named Miriam Chopra, who claims to be Victor Chopra's wife. It is revealed that Victor is actually Higgins' son, whom she gave birth to when she was in India. After Miriam leaves, Higgins confides in Crane and reveals her past in India, including her romance with a tutor named Krishnan Chaudhry. They fell in love, and Higgins became pregnant. Sadly, she had to give up her son, whom she named John, for adoption. Now, with John, or Victor, in London and wanting to meet his biological mother, Higgins decides to meet him. Crane offers to accompany her. After years apart, Higgins and Victor reunite, embracing each other. However, the situation takes a turn when Crane notices that Victor has a swollen ankle. It is revealed that Victor has been suffering from Bright's disease of the kidneys for a long time. While Higgins and Victor are taking a peaceful stroll along the river, Victor suddenly complains of severe pain. He is taken to Dr. Turner, who delivers the devastating news that both his kidneys and heart are failing. Higgins desperately searches for the best nephrologist for Victor, but Turner hints that it is futile and that Victor doesn't have much time left. Shortly after, Higgins meets Harry, Victor's son. Sadly, Victor passes away not long after. Despite her heartbreak, Higgins finds some solace in knowing that she is with her son in his final moments. Do the Turners get to keep May? Selak receives a call from Williams inviting her to the office for an arranged international call with May's biological mother, Esther. Selak is hesitant, but Turner convinces her, reminding her they are May's foster parents. With the help of Sister Victoria, Selak learns that Esther has recently given birth to a baby boy. Sister Veronica also joins them for the call with Esther. During the conversation, May expresses that she wants to continue living with the Turners, which Esther agrees to. What does Trixie decide? In episode 8, Trixie continues to struggle with insomnia, which begins to affect her health and work. She nearly sets herself on fire, but Sister Julienne intervenes and saves her. Trixie admits to Sister Julienne that she has been taking caffeine tablets all day to cope with her lack of sleep. She also asks to see her brother, Jeffrey, who disposes of her tablets, warning her of the dangers of overconsumption. The siblings have a heart-to-heart, and Jeffrey encourages Trixie to pursue love, hinting that she should go to New York to be with her husband, Matthew. Trixie agrees with his suggestion and calls Matthew, telling him that she's coming to New York. Does Joyce lose her job? Sylvester calls the clinic, demanding to see Joyce immediately. During their meeting, Joyce hands over her entire month's wage, but Sylvester demands more, threatening to expose her use of a false name in the midwifery program. When Rosalind learns of this, she confronts Sylvester, who cryptically mentions someone named Claudine. Joyce eventually confides in Rosalind and Nancy, revealing the reasons behind her departure from Sylvester and her use of a false name in the program. Nancy and Rosalind advise Joyce to report Sylvester to Sister Jenny, who responds with understanding and reassures Joyce that her position at Non-Natus House is secure. They decide to involve the police due to Sylvester's wrongful threats. When Sylvester returns to harass her, Joyce confidently shuts the door in his face, showing she is no longer afraid of him. As the episode concludes, Sister Julienne is awarded Mother of the Year for her compassionate care of everyone at Non-Natus House, treating them all as her own. The episode review. The ending really hit the mark, giving us that satisfying closure we were hoping for. Trixie takes a big step, calling her husband to tell him she loves him and is heading to New York to be with him. Joyce finds her strength, breaking free from her fears and her husband's grip. Sharing her secret with friends and sister Jenny was the final straw that broke Sylvester's hold over her. And Sheila finally gets to keep May, her happy ending at last. This season was a roller coaster of emotions, but in the end, it left us all with warm hearts and big smiles.